Hello there. Okay, I have another story for you today. So today it's not a dialogue, but really a story, okay? And this story is about the old farmer Bob, okay? So listen to the story, try to understand the story, maybe write some words you don't understand, and think about them. And after the video, I will explain the most complicated vocabulary. Okay, as usual, in the description below, you have the transcription of the story and some games to practice. Right, let's go. One chilly but sunny afternoon at the beginning of October, old Farmer Bob was standing admiring his field and reflecting upon his peaceful life as a farmer. He was aware that although he didn't have much money, he was very lucky to be a farmer in this region, where the weather was never too hot nor too cold, and it rained just enough for his crops to grow well every year. Bob had been working hard all day. He glanced down at his watch and noticed it was almost 6 p.m, so he decided to call it a day and make his way back to the farmhouse, where his wife would be baking nice warm loaves of bread and cooking some stew on the fire. However, when he was only halfway across the field, he tripped over something hard, almost hidden by the soil. "Bloody hell!" he exclaimed. "That was just what I needed. A dirty shirt and trousers for Jenny to wash. She's gonna kill me." Bob got back up on his feet, but then bent over to touch the hard thing on the floor that he had tripped over. At first he thought it must have been a root or something, but when he moved away the soil, he was surprised to see a rusty metal handle. "What the bloody hell is that doing there?" he said out loud. But he was even more surprised when he tried to pick up the handle. It wouldn't move. He soon realized that it was connected to a large sheet of metal. His curiosity awakened. Bob got down on his knees and started to scrape away all of the soil on the piece of metal. And before long, he realized that it was not just a sheet of metal, but a door with a handle and hinges on one side. "Oh my goodness, whatever could this be doing in my field?" he wondered out loud. He then reached for his mobile phone in his left pocket and dialed his wife's number. "Hey, Jenny." "Yes, darling, what is it?" "You wouldn't believe what I've just found in my potato field." "What? A potato? Now get your old ass back to the house. The stew is ready." "No, Jenny, it ain't no potato that I found. There's a door." "What the bloody hell are you going on about? Have you lost your marbles?" "No, Jenny, I'm not joking. I swear it's true. There's a metal trapdoor that was hidden under the soil in the middle of my potato field." Okay, so that is the end of this short story. So what do you think is under the door in the ground? Maybe you could write in the comments below the video some ideas. If you want, you can write the next part of the story, and maybe I will correct the next parts if you want to. Okay, now let's analyze some of the more complicated words in this story, okay? So the first one, we have the word chili. What is chili? Chili. Chile is a country in South America, but it's not that. Chili, in fact, is cold, like frisque in French. Oh, it's chilly outside today. Ooh. Okay. Another word is aware. In the text, it says, he was aware that although he didn't have much money, do you know this word, aware? It's like a conscious, like il était conscient que, he was aware that. Awareness, c'est la conscience. Aware. Okay, next. The word crops. What are crops? Crops are... Oh, my telephone, sorry. Ding. I just turned off the sound. Crops is what is growing in your field, or when you take the food out of the field, this is crops. So I think in French, the dictionary says récolte, crops. Okay, so we have another verb, to glance at. I think we saw this in another video perhaps. Glance at, or in this case, glance down at. So what is to glance? Yeah, glance is look quickly at, like this, or just. Donc c'est un peu jeter un œil rapidement sur quelque chose. To glance down at his watch. Il regarde vite fait vers le bas à sa montre. Okay. Next, we have an expression to call it a day in the text. So he decided to call it a day and make his way back to the farmhouse. Call it a day. So, appeler ça une journée. Strange. Call it a day, in fact, is decide to stop for the day. To stop there. He has done enough. Okay, let's call it a day. Right. Now we have some food. Loaves of bread. What is a loaf of bread? Here it is plural, loaves, and singular is loaf. A loaf of bread. It is, yes, just the big piece of bread. So miche de pain. And stew. Do you know what stew is? You can cook stew in a big pot, and it has a lot of sauce and meat and stuff, vegetables. Stew is ragout. Okay. Right. Next verb. To trip over. He tripped over something hard. What is trip over? Trébucher. Trip over. It sounds a little bit like the beginning of trébucher. Trip over is trébucher. Yeah, sûr. Okay, now we have something we say when we are surprised or angry. Bloody hell. And we hear this a few times in the story. Bloody hell, he exclaimed. What is that, bloody hell? Hell is l'enfer, bloody, ensanglanté. Donc c'est un peu comme bon sang. Bloody hell, he exclaimed. Later in the text we hear, what the bloody hell are you going on about? Qu'est-ce que tu racontes, bon sang? Mais sauf qu'on met bloody hell en plein milieu de la phrase. What the bloody hell are you going on or talking about? Okay, now we have some technical vocabulary about doors. On the door we have the handle, okay, handle, la cloche, and hinges. What are hinges? Yeah, hinges is what the door is attached to the frame with the hinges. Les gonds. Okay. A little bit later in the text, it says, oh my goodness, whatever could this be doing in my field, he wondered. Il s'est demandé out loud. Out loud. What is that? It's not that he is speaking very loud. Out loud just means à voix haute. So, not in his head. He says it. Okay. When he is talking to his wife, he says, "No, Jenny, it ain't no potato that I found. It ain't." That's strange. It ain't. What is that? Yeah, ain't is slang way of saying isn't or hasn't. It depends. It can be the verb to be or to have. It ain't no potato. It means it isn't a potato. Ce n'est pas une patate. It ain't. Mais je pourrais dire, je ne viens pas. I ain't coming. I am not coming. Donc, ça remplace le verbe être. Et aussi le verbe avoir. Je n'ai pas de café. I ain't got a coffee. I haven't got a coffee. Strange, but interesting. Okay. Another expression. Have you lost your marbles? Have you lost your marbles? As-tu perdu tes billes? What? It means, have you become crazy? Es-tu devenu fou? Have you lost your marbles? T'as perdu la boule? And the last one for today, I swear. So the verb to swear. What is swear? It's not sweat. Sweat is suer, not that. Swear with an R is jurer. For example, I swear on the Bible. Or here, I swear it's true. Je jure, je te jure que c'est vrai. And also, swear, to swear is jurer aussi dans le sens dire des gros mots. He swears a lot. Il dit beaucoup de gros mots. Okay, so that's enough for today, I think. We've had a nice long story, lots of vocabulary. So you can think about that. Try to remember the words. Do some games in the description below. And if you like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon with another video. Bye-bye.